many talks.
Are we going?
We are going as we're
Let's
always going.
go. Let's fucking go.
So okay, so you want the way to get influence with him is by repairing him or messing with his computer stuff, and you have no skill in either one of those categories.
I'll be going now.
So you will never gain anything with him.
Okay.
I just downed a whole mug of eggnog just cause.
Oh, I want eggnog right now because you've mentioned it.
Yes.
Okay, Kreia.
It was smooth.
I now
and
know
creamy
for
and
a
delicious.
fact that there are bits
Shut
of
up.
conversation we've not had with her.
Oh, we should have maybe done that first.
You should ask her about it.
That crystal is bonded to you. Most interesting.
God damn it.
God
Okay, so you are
fucking
gonna have to-
goddamn fuck.
You are gonna have to do that later
Is this
for more power.
What else we
Okay,
need to
so
talk about?
ask her. Let's see. So when you asked about Vice Smar, that was whenever you got to be able to reach out into people's minds. Did you ever ask her about her eyes?
Yeah. She talked about how she can see without seeing.
Oh, it's just so much dialogue. So there's an innocuous piece of dialogue that leads you to the training that makes it to where she has you up some weak stat, and then you'll get more force points out of it.
I'm so certain that I've talked.
And I know that you haven't because
I
you're
know.
actually. I'm not as far in the game as you are, and I've already done it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Just sifting through all this dialogue. Like, what do I say?
What must I fucking throw at you, lady?
Do you know anything about the Sith who pursue us?
Say it.
I know of them, yes.
Oh,
and how
success.
much like beasts they had become. Combined, united against the Jedi, they command legions of Sith. But above these legions, there are three who must.
I like
be
how she just
stopped.
wiggles her
As
stump at
long
you every
as
once in
any
a while.
of them lives,
She
they
likes to
do,
gesture
and
with
all
it.
life are doomed.
Stay in line, boy, or else you'll lose yours.
Feeds on it for sustenance.
It's the mock of any good
Ceased
Star Wars
being
protagonist.
being
It
so
is.
consumed by hunger that he has forgotten his own flesh. And the last is a creature of betrayals. For without such things there is no hope.
I wish there was a way to end up losing your arm in every Star Wars game, depending on your choices.
Of pain, he has learned much. Of
You gotta
knowledge,
lose something.
Teaching, he knows nothing.
Like, it wasn't. It didn't necessarily have to happen, but it
By the
could
horrors of the
happen.
Mandalorian Wars.
I do have
He
to immensely
exists
point out we
solely
could
to
see
spread his
Scion during
pain
our D&D
to all
campaign.
Jedi.
Those are very different reactions there.
Even
He's a
though
dangerous
she
man.
to see,
Probably.
she must remain
In
hidden
this
from
game,
her
he
until
won't
the
be
time
much
is
of an
right.
issue, but in
If
D&D...
In this you must trust me. If she is exposed too soon, then this war will be over before it has begun.
Okay.
He, if
And there's
he be the
Nautilus.
court man,
Nautilus the spooky
is one of the
one,
Dark
Who
Lord's
speaks in...
pursuers.
who speaks in Dark Side.
speaks in the Dune language.
Yes.
With the slave close to you, I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived.
He is no longer a
Yeah. The new Dune movie is good, it's just not for
I
everyone.
am too tired to argue.
What do you mean?
One
It's a
cannot
real
have
slow
power of
burn,
that magnitude
Oh,
that
and
one possesses and still think and perceive the
it's
universe is
they're
ridiculous.
breaking the first Dune book up into like 2 or 3 movies, so
It's one of those stories which was considered unfilmable, like Lord of the Rings, where it's like there's a lot
You must
here.
be prepared to sacrifice the blind
and it's
one.
only the first book.
Perhaps her
And
death
there's
will
6
buy
of
you
those
the time you
fuckers.
need to deal
Yeah.
with her master.
So it's a lot.
Do such a thing.
While I was watching it, I kept thinking it'd be a better HBO series, but that was just
It is a
me.
technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It is a means of severing connections between life, the Force, and feeding upon the death it causes. It cannot be taught. It can only be gained through instinct, through experiencing its
Please
effects
give me the
firsthand.
dialogue that I desire.
Just let me spend this fucking point, bitch.
So, there may be a death.
Another L'chaim for the
by hers.
compilation.
You must be prepared to sacrifice.
There will
them.
never be a L'chaim
Perhaps
compilation.
her
There's
death
too much
will buy
content to
you
go
the time you
through.
need to deal with the master.
Many hours.
One day we'll have lots of fans, and one of them will do it. And they'll send it to me,
Who
and
would
I'll
go
be so
through
happy.
hundreds of hours worth of content to specifically find clips of a man hawking loogies out of his throat?
That's when they would clip that bit, and then the super cut would follow.
Ba 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 da ba ba.
Yeah, if you did the back of lovely music and probably several different songs, you know, we'd probably get some Kesha in there, right? I'm hopping to Kesha.
Ask, and I will answer.
On the clock.
Did you ever ask about the handmaiden?
I'm fairly certain I did.
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time
Oh,
nor the patience to list them
countless.
all.
He keeps wanting to fight me naked, and I'm a little concerned about it, Kreia. Personally.
I'm a little
Do
concerned.
you
She
think
comes
to
off
turn
very
her from
strong.
Beatrice's will? If so, I hope your arrogance will prove true in time. But I will abide her presence. She may have her uses.
How do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat.
Her
And as much
her
as she
voice
would try
changed
to
a
use
lot
us
there.
against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
What a tightrope walk it must be to try to please her.
It's so hard. There are many memes. There are many memes about Kreia.
Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time. Ask, and I will answer.
Will you, though? You don't often answer.
You keep not answering me.
You really like
You keep
not
not giving me what I want.
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
Are you
Do
certain?
not let them discover what makes you what you are before you do, or the consequences for the galaxy will be terrible.
Why?
Because you learned to live without the Force, and that is something that the galaxy is not ready to accept.
Okay.
Ask, and I will answer.
I don't think you will.
I don't. I'm feeling more and more certain that I've gone through all this dialogue.
I'm looking it up.
Did you know?
Perhaps, I think it is fair to say that few did.
Did you teach
She
Revan?
came to me, yes,
Oh.
both before and after. Before Revan knew herself. And after, in the times when Revan was coming into her own and learning she was more than she had been told. At one time, Revan was my Padawan, in times past long ago. But Revan, when she had learned all she could, had other masters. That fool Jar and other Jedi.
Oh,
on
I
other planets.
hate it. I
She
hate
learned
this
from
picture.
each.
What?
She turned back
It's
to
a
me,
picture Alex
and
put
she
on the
realized there was
Discord.
nothing more to be learned from the Jedi,
That's really rough.
except how one could leave them forever.
Well, I don't have to actively play the game, so I can check things every once in a while.
No, you must actively play the game.
How
Spiritually.
am I supposed to do that?
Spiritually.
You take my controls from me. You take my hands. You cut them off. You
If
take
you-
my hands and you cut them off.
Whoa.
You don't. You need to prove that
But-
you don't need hands.
I found it.
Where do I go?
So you have to ask her to teach you some stuff about the Force. You go through basically the same tree you did when it came to reaching out and touching things with your mind.
There's nothing to do with the Force.
God damn it! Go. Never. No, go to the bottom. Hit. Never mind. I'll be going now. You touch it. Now talk to her.
Yes.
Now teach me about the Force.
Teach me
Very well.
Force.
Now okay. Before, when I heard thoughts, I heard something like an echo.
Okay.
Ah, I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed. Now is not the time to speak of this. Wait until you have more of the galaxy within you, and we shall speak again.
No, that's a lie. What do you mean?
Every
Tell me
step
more.
on our journey shall bring with it discoveries. With persistence, you shall grow in the Force.
Shall
And for
I?
every planet we reach, All that we touch with our presence, you shall grow, for you will have no choice.
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Let's see. Hold on. Go out into her conversation again. No, there's more.
Oh,
Into her
Freya,
conversation
tell me
again.
what you fucking want, lady.
Teach me about the Force.
Very well.
This is gonna be. I was about to say this is gonna be a whole episode, isn't it?
Let's see. You taught me sight. Is there anything else you can teach me?
When I
My
God damn it.
God, this fucking
there is a
puzzle
similar
woman.
handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills.
She's like
It's
one.
like I didn't have to look up a wiki to get
The
here.
greatest.
I had to with you because you were like losing faith in
are
me.
those that maintain
She's just one big Rubik's cube of a person.
It's like when I say it, I say it, and I mean it.
The Force have mastered piloting. Others the ability to fix and repair and build.
So she's gonna ask you what you think your weakest skill is, and you need to select that and improve it by at least one, and then talk to her.
Well, it's something to do with
To
machines.
make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage.
And then she'll give you some max force
And
points and all
others
that.
have mastered
And then you
the
can continue her
work of
teachings. It's actually critical to
persuasion.
continue her
Do not
teachings.
doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become
I actually mentioned this very thing without realizing it was a Kreia teaching during when we were watching Clone Wars stuff. I was like, there are some Jedi who are really good at not Jedi things, and then they tend to be real good. And that's actually what she's mentioning.
I think.
What's your greatest strength? You're
I
really
have
good
a
at healing.
feeling it's
And
that
what skill
one.
would you say is your greatest weakness?
Many.
I'm sorry, not a number.
Repairing machines.
Yeah.
Then my task before you is this. Take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it.
Now, please, God, we must
and I will
remember
show you
to
how.
increase repair during the next level
Let's
up.
not
because-
immediately forget.
You are fairly high level, and the levels will come few and far between now, so if we miss it, it'll take a long time to go around that road again.
Well, when you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know.
Very well.
Ask, and I
We've
will
done it.
answer.
We've done it, everyone.
Is there anything
We
else she
finally-
fucking desires from us?
Yes. You need to go mess with the Quixoni crystal now. Well, your Talon Half crystal.
Nope.
Deal with that shenanigans. Give that to her and make
damn
yourself
it.
more powerful.
We are what?
We found out that our crystal is not leveled with
crystal
us
was
right now,
not
so we need to
correct. So
we
we
need to
gotta-
re-level it.
We gotta take it out and put it back in. Shake it all up.
And we did the thing to where we had the Quixoni crystal on at the same time, so we'll have to mess with that as well to make sure it works right. Make sure to hit a symbol.
Yeah. I did. I remembered.
What's its damage rating right now with all those crystals removed, out of curiosity? 15 out of 37 versus where it was like 26 out of
So
43.
40 something.
Still pretty high though.
It is.
It's
It is quite
decent.
high, but it could be better.
It's a difference between insta-killing and non-insta-killing.
I don't like how she just flies up whenever you talk to
Yeah.
her.
Whoa.
For you, it acquires its character and strength. And let me
I'm
finish
still just so
explaining
scared
how
that she'll take it from you and accidentally bug out and not give it back.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
that you did
lady. Goodbye.
I did look up a chart on the level, like the levels it goes through, and it is significant.
How many more times we gotta do it then? Because we're at 15 and 4. So like, how many more
recall.
times does it
I
go
think
up?
the level up lists end at level 30.
Okay. Let's
I think
try
past level
this
30,
again.
everything is as high as it can be.
So we put,
So put
it
the-
in
yeah, the Quix-
first.
You put the Quixoni in
then-
first, yeah.
Yeah, straight to
Look
the
how
start
bright your
side.
fucking crystal is.
It's very bright.
Glowing.
Mine's a black pit in mine.
Oh my. Look at that shit.
Plus 4 to wisdom. Most of your wisdom comes from this
My
fucking sword.
Lord in heaven. It's a very wise sword, you see.
Yes.
Okay, so we talked to Lady. Now we need to talk to Lady.
There's
Gotta fight
there's this
naked.
one.
Let's
Gotta
kick her
fight
ass.
naked again.
I remember you fought her, and you should fight her some more. Punch her. Punch her right in the head.
Yeah.
She likes getting punched in the face.
My body
Yeah.
and my reflexes will be
Keep
prepared.
punching her until her success influence successes get so high she becomes a
If I
Jedi.
do not have something to focus my attention.
Just turn everyone into a Jedi that isn't already.
You can do that.
Questions.
It's like everyone capable of the Force can end up having the Force and being a Jedi friend.
Can you teach me some fighting
I
moves?
think you are ready for the final tier I wish to teach.
Yes,
you have made
I
much
am.
progress. For this, you may use any melee weapon and
Oh,
any shield
oh,
you possess.
lady, you would
But nothing
die.
else.
No Jedi
Oh,
saber.
okay. I was just like,
But that's
you
all she
will
got.
die.
That's all you got.
It's like, do not slice her in half with a lightsaber. It's illegal.
I mean,
think I
just
can
punch
just
her. You'll be
hit her.
fine.
Yeah.
What's your attack
Oh,
modifier?
I can't do that. Damn it! My
you
mind immediately told me I gotta do my night speed.
To listen.
I did it by accident.
forgive me. I'd like to try again. I didn't mean it.
I super didn't mean it. But now I am gonna kick. Oh, let's look.
You gotta talk to her again.
Can you teach me
Fighting
some fighting
moves.
moves? Yeah, no shit, whatever.
Just punch her.
But
I
no,
know.
check. What's your attack modifier with your bare hands? Do the pause.
11.
So it's plus 24. So you could potentially just keep flurrying if you'd like,
Let's just see what happens here.
because you'll get minuses to the chance to hit, but your attack modifier is
It's so
pretty
much
high.
that it might just be fine. I think. Oh, it's. I think
You're
it's,
you're just gonna pummel.
Oh no!
You did a split.
Stunned you and took your Q.
Oh,
You did a whole
no.
split.
You won.
Is correct about you. You know war, its motions and currents. There's
You
nothing
flow with
more I
war.
can teach you.
You want to know another fun thing I realized?
Hmm.
Your underwear changes with what alignment you are.
Oh.
If you're a Sith, your underwear is like this long black and red outfit that you wear. As a Jedi, it's like the skimpy tan thing.
Anticipated.
You don't show your legs or arms if you're a Sith. You hide them under black
You
fabric.
have your Sith long johns.
Like the game
Yeah.
played in the core systems. The most advanced among the Ichani are able to predict the course of battles by months, and the most revered are said to be able to predict the path of wars. Only Revan ever demonstrated such skill in war.
You were like
Even as she
Revan,
slaughtered us, the Ichani
but
still respect
different.
But very, actually, a lot different.
You are
Maybe
only
you will
a
battle
duplicate.
Revan.
Maybe.
If
Probably
you do
not.
know you are doing it,
I don't
then
think they had
training will
time
make
to
you a
figure out how to do
dangerous
that.
opponent indeed. Come, as we fight more, I will teach you. Do not think about predicting my movements. React instinctively. You are doing better.
Well,
At
is she?
first, I
Are
was
you
afraid
like a
that your
buff or
awareness
something?
of
I
your
don't
own
know.
ability might
Can't
limit
remember.
you. But that is not the case.
Maybe.
You learn quickly. Perhaps it is your connection to the Force that allows such things.
If you
But I
use
do
the
not
Force,
think
you
so.
would be strong
Now
too.
fight
You
as
would.
an Ichani warrior fights.
Maybe you should embrace the Force.
Maybe you should just do that. Oh.
You can now add your wisdom to your defense. That would be very useful for me in my other
Oh,
campaign
yeah.
that I'm doing. But she won't fucking talk to me because I'm a demon.
Because I'm a
There's
wretched
nothing more I can
demon.
teach you.
Because I have a
Then
mighty high wisdom
maybe
score.
I
in that
can
game.
teach you
I
some
have already
things.
learned much of your styles in combat.
But there is.
I can teach you
more.
the Force.
I can teach you to feel the galaxy flowing through you. It
Do
feels fucking
Do you
great.
want me to flow through you?
Trust me, it feels fucking great.
And I have taken an
We
oath
decided that the
against
Force
studying
flowing through a
from
Jedi has a very sexual
and
feeling to it.
teachings.
Jordan and I decided this.
But-
It
Because
feels very
Atris is a
sexual.
bitch,
learn.
and she
Yes.
It is of
and
importance. My father broke his
Ah,
oath.
ha, ha,
He
ha.
you're
shamed us
making her
all.
break her oath to
I
Atris
follow his
Yep.
path. I swore not
with
to
your
follow his path.
influential
If I were to
ways.
follow it
Come
against
learn.
Atris's wishes, then I would be betraying her.
You would.
I'm better.
Well, she's horrible.
Who I am.
That second one's that let me put my dick in you sentence. That's what that second one is.
Difficult
It does.
thing for me to say, but I ask that you be silent as I tell you this. It is my desire to learn from you what you can teach me of battle. I have already learned much in our duels, but with every battle, I wish to know more of
Quid pro quo.
your stance, your movements,
I can sense shades of meaning and an echo of something I have yet to experience.
This conversation has gone very sexual.
You want to experience me, girl?
You turned away because you were forced to. I do not believe her. I believe that you made a choice, as my father did, and that is.
Well, she's got a father thing.
More than you know. And you.
It's like, you're just like my dad.
You're like him, but different.
I dance around in my bikini all day.
You're like my dad.
About your mother.
You're like my dad. Call me daddy.
I know.
This is already known to me. Why are you telling me this?
It runs strong in bloodlines.
I've always known this.
You have it now.
Followed Atris.
Take this red lightsaber.
No, I have others.
It's still weird that she hasn't put clothes back on.
Neither have I.
No, but I mean, like, she's been naked. Like, you showed up to this conversation clothed. Oh.
It's
so tense.
To become a Jedi Knight like my mother.
He sprung right up to say that. So is she a Jedi now?
If she do the... I'm not training you as a Jedi, but only in the ways of the Force. Then there's only me and the truth I bring.
What would a Jedi say?
I don't know.
I think 3's a good one.
If you do this, you'll break. Maybe. I was thinking 3 or 4. Yeah, we'll go through.
There is the betrayal of Atris, and there is the betrayal of my mother and father. After seeing you in battle, I know you more than I have ever known.
Have you? I've taken you on like one mission.
Yeah, but she's fought you naked several times.
Yes, so she knows you.
What ran through my mother's veins?
You never get to know somebody better than when you fight them naked.
She knows that you're well fit, and that skimpy little onesie's doing you a lot of favors downstairs.
You have the makings of a Jedi Guardian.
You deem thee Jedi Guardian. You like knight her.
I inspire.
Yeah. She now will have 1 level of Jedi Guardian now. She's like, you.
Betrayal throws lightning at you.
You have done things.
It's like, Kreia, you're so overly dramatic.
Betrayal.
Oh.
Mistress, she has betrayed me. The last of your sisters has betrayed me. Betrayed us.
That's fine.
She is your sister no more. She does not travel with the exile.
Fucking Kreia reached through the galaxy and talked to Atris's mind.
Just to be an overly dramatic old lady, spreading gossip.
Betrayal.
Doubt me.
No, mistress. It is you who saved the Jedi upon Dantooine, who have collected their knowledge and hid it here to protect it.
But why? How did she fall? It is a sign of his corruption. And perhaps hers as well.
You are a powerful Sith Lord to Atris's mind.
Well, that was fun.
So that has now happened.
Right, now you can put on clothes and go... Oh.
What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first?
He's playing cards with the droid.
Yeah, well, I'm still
How
not
does the
convinced
droid
you
play
aren't cheating.
cards?
Probably with this little claw thing.
He just kind of has a zapper.
This droid is cleaning me out.
I like how HK's like, if you keep winning, I will shoot you.
Now you can do this with Atten too. You can turn him into Atten into a Jedi.
I know, it's time.
And then you can turn Visus into a Jedi. You can turn everyone into a Jedi.
Yeah.
That's my intention.
Well, actually, does Visus actually go through a whole actual change thing, or does she just?
No.
I was gonna say she just is.
You just influence her to the good side.
Can I play?
Sure, but I don't have any more credits for her, so it's the Senate rules.
I don't know what
the forfeit button is. I don't know what the forfeit button is, and maybe hit escape.
Is that
it was the back. There you go. Do that.
Yes.
Oh.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, A gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation.
He's getting
The
real
navigator
close to
is
T3 over there.
As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden.
You know what
It
sounds
also
delicious
raises
right now?
many
More
questions.
eggnog.
I hate you.
Why would someone look
I have some eggnog still in there.
I don't have any. I drank all
where
mine.
one has been?
That means I have to get more.
I believe you've been
Just gonna
somewhere.
pour me another mug
Somewhere
of
you
it.
wish to keep it.
Sip it.
T3 is so powerful.
I can tell from the sound he used an ion beam on him. HK was about to crack the code, and he beamed him.
But T3 was too powerful.
Yeah.
T3's in
You gotta
fact.
put your fucking robe back on. I think it's the unique
It
one,
was,
yeah.
It was the Arcajeth one.
Put that fucking lightsaber back in your hands.
Yeah, that one.
The one that's restricted to only you.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
God.
Oh.
Press X again. See if it does it again. Oh, it's
No,
not as fast.
It was just that once. Hey, little buddy. Beep boop.
It plays a little video game at you. You can't order it to stop levitating around. It'll just stay
Aw.
near him instead.
That's mean. You can fly around.
General, what
Do you have any dialogue now? You do. He hasn't had dialogue in a long time. He had to do some calibrations.
Traveling with
Gonna
the
wait for a bit.
Mandalorians
I'm in the middle of some
brings back
calibrations.
Too many memories. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problem. But if Mandalore steps out of line,
This eggnog's
I'll put
delicious.
him out the airlock.
I'll put him right out
He
there.
better
Lock.
be.
You're
There's
right.
also Mandalore.
I'm just not used to the idea of fighting
He's
brutes
entirely
like
new.
Mandalorians. Was there something you wanted me for?
Oh.
Do you have any shields?
Do you?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out.
I think, like Atten, I think to gain influence with him, you have to have him on missions with you.
I took him along with me
Yes,
quite a lot,
General.
actually.
Yeah, but there are certain events that tend to happen. If you want
That's not
Atten
bad.
to actually become a Jedi, I would suggest you keep him attached to your hip when you're on Nar Shaddaa.
Okay. Atten. Oh,
That's where we're going
Atten.
next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something up?
We can go to either Nar Shaddaa or Korriban, I'd say.
I want to go to Nar Shaddaa. I like saving Corbin for later.
Alright.
All right. What did you want to know?
Stuff.
I want to know why you're a Jedi and you didn't tell me.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to get more influence with him, and the only way you're gonna get more influence with him is by doing certain things. You have to be really nice or really vicious with him around, and you'll influence him one way or the other.
Mandalore.
You have here. Where did you get it?
Where'd you get the ship?
It's a long story. Multiple planets were visited. We got shot out of the sky like 3 times.
I feel like
It
that
was
first
really
one's perfect.
annoying.
I feel like that
Yeah.
first one's perfect.
Like that. I guess it would be better if less.
Why? Are you familiar with the ship?
Now, was there something else you needed?
I do like how he's like, nice ship. Where'd you get it?
Did you kill my friend? Is that what you did?
Thought you'd be tougher.
He'll give you some fucking heroin.
I don't think I need
Heroin's not a
heroin.
stimulant, though. Heroin's a downer.
This character doesn't really need the
That had
heroin.
been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You seem awfully complimentary of her. We all fucking?
Our respect.
Y'all fucking?
Swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought. While the
We
others
did,
cowered in
Sam.
their
We
homes,
did that.
afraid to lead us
We
head-on.
did. Well, we're currently doing
in the process of doing that.
In another timeline, the times are converging.
We actually met Talon Hath, but you're a girl named Mitra, and you're like 16.
Yeah.
Really weird.
I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were
Maybe we
worthy
were
of
on
it.
that fleet.
Now, was there something else you needed?
Maybe we were at Malachor 5.
Is that bad?
Maybe that's where your characters die. Oh, no!
no!
That'll be the end of the campaign. It'll be a sad end.
It would.
like
but
that.
then you have to start up this series and watch it and see how it goes.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
Oh yeah, all coming together.
It's all coming together.
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered.
I mean, they're kind of scattered, and a lot of them are dead.
When you had the chance.
So you do kind of have a side quest about where
Yeah,
you
you
can
told me,
take
like, the different
Mandalore.
groups.
Yeah.
Our honor.
We know of one on Dantooine. If you drag him with
Yeah.
you can gather them.
There's the one there. I don't think we ran into any others.
We haven't done any other places besides that. Though I don't believe there are any on
there's
Onderon.
But those are luxuries. Luxuries that were paid for by the
There are
blood
definitely
laws.
some all over fucking Nar Shaddaa.
The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy.
Will you?
But we live in times of action. And I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, was there something else you needed?
What can
you help?
Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorian.
Okay, are you
I will
useful?
help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, was
How
there
rude.
something else you needed?
Yeah, I wasn't saying you were gonna be a lackey or calm down.
I just wanted you to pick up some of this trash around here.
He was having
Yeah.
some Polacon
Just
PTSD.
clean up after yourself.
He was having some Polacon PTSD where she would walk up to him, bend over, and say, "Now get fucking to it."
Any more Kreia dialogue?
It's like, hi, it's like, credit to you.
Actually, she might. Oh, no, Visus. We haven't talked to Visus.
Do you need anything?
You should keep clicking a thing to where you can teach Visus all your force powers, so she will become stronger
We did that.
than you.
We did that a couple times, but
And
we need
strike
to make
you down.
We need to make sure she can strike us down.
With great
Yes.
fury.
And fulfill the cycle of a Sith.
Yes. I wanted to teach you.
I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me.
Learn some new things.
And just
Y'all got-
she now knows Beast Trick.
Y'all got real sweaty together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
she's all up to date
I'd,
with that.
I'd like to get sweaty with Visus.
It's like she has like 4 polygons to her, Sam.
And I'm not picky.
They're sharp polygons.
I'm not picky. Sometimes you need a little edge in your life.
I don't know how people can really be attracted to this level of detail. There's not enough there.
Well, because I've seen some really good art of
People
Visus. So.
That's different.
People loved Lara Croft, and she had 2 rectangles on her chest.
She had they weren't rectangles, they were triangles. She could poke your eyes out with them.
She could kill people with those things.
Probably did.
I think
HK might have some more stuff.
he absolutely has more dialogue. Is there anyone you want killed?
Oh, can he teach us?
That's
things?
the target practice one's a good question.
Statement. Excellent.
Excellent.
Your allies has turned on you and needs to be dispatched. Which one is it?
He sounds so happy.
Perhaps the Achani female.
Oh God.
Will provide excellent sport. I have often calculated what my blaster accuracy ratio would be against her. I could start with a leg shot and
He's so happy about it.
Destroying him would provide little challenge. It would be demeaning.
I don't need anybody killed.
Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Oh God.
No.
I feel like we're done with you.
You wish to conduct an interrogation?
Interrogation?
No, with the interrogation.
Statement.
I'm not going to torture
I
you.
am no behavior droid, but it is obvious
You have serious ethical problems because you don't want to interrogate people.
at some point.
He is a
Sometimes you gotta
master of
interrogate.
gaslighting.
Yeah.
If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do
He's
not
like, you're not going to torture people, you fucking lunatic.
We didn't ask this.
Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat, fights differently than the ones I was familiar
We're gonna
with.
have like a whole thing with him later on that the mod activated, by the way.
To achieve their ends.
There's actually a bunch of cut content with HK in the game that the mod restored.
Interesting.
No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi
I do
Civil
really
War,
love that
and
you can
I
activate
doubt
him
the
so much
Republic
earlier
found
than you
them
normally
all.
would in the game. There's no chance in hell you'd have him on by now in a normal game.
Such base, if not several.
Is it because they added more of those fights?
Yes, there was only like 3 or 4 fights, and so you'd have to fully have done 2 or 3 planets to have unlocked them, and you'd have a sweet small amount of time with them.
Oh, that's nice. Oh. You can say that again.
Master, excuse me, but how is it you know so many
All these
languages?
protagonists do.
We brought that up at one point.
Query, may I see
No.
You could be like, no. That's an answer if you want.
Why?
Answer, because it seems to know all the languages I do, and I am feeling feelings of familiarity and inferiority both at once.
I don't know if you need it.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Okay.
Okay.
It seems to be modeled after my vocabulator, with some modifications, of course.
Yeah.
You say you obtained this device on Paragus.
You may not have it. You'll get it like 10 levels later.
Want it?
Yes. Before the planet went boom.
Master, I do
Before it went kaboom. Not really a planet, though.
Yeah.
He's discovered that it is a tracking device.
Oh.
That's the reason the HK droids keep finding you.
Ah. Can you use it to track them?
Confirmation. Yes, Master, I believe so. Of course, we would need to find 3 separate HK squads and use this device.
But there's
in
been
order
so
to
many
target their
already.
base.
I know where one is off the top of my head.
Right?
Master, the nature of the signal from the sonic imprint sensor is such that we must wait until it is signaled.
Alright.
It does not please me any more than it does you. But what are the primary traits of an assassin?
I mean, they're kind of throwaway enemies at this point anyway.
Yeah, yeah. We fully just throw them right on the ground.
It's like if you want to fight one squad, if you go back to Telos, the moment you take a step out of the fucking hangar bay, group of them jump you. So it'd literally be like you fly there, go through the loading screen, get out of the ship, fight, leave. So, if you wanted to collect one of the ones you
that the navicomputer was locked.
It's voice printed.
Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
Very curious. But you can unlock it, can't you?
I suppose so, Master. But I would need to know who voice locked it. And regrettably,
Very annoyingly, it was Pola Khan's
I
voice
know.
who's locked at.
accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being.
We have no idea what she sounds like.
Loyal and dependable droid.
She was a great silent protagonist.
HK would theoretically know if you could get his memory jogged.
Oh, we can just step on him.
You could just straight up. You wound me!
But in my behavior core, it is true that I once possessed many more protocols and upgrades.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to upgrade or leveling him up.
And I am afraid that I have a rather long history.
His
of
big
memory
thing is that
problems
his assassination.
that also compromise my effectiveness.
Where, so what you want to do for him is you want to get his crit range as high as possible.
Crits, he does all the damage in the world.
Yeah, and you want to level up the sniper shot ability.
More questions.
Does it makes it to where instead of him actually rolling for critical damage, he just starts taking percentage of the target's max health off.
Okay. We've done him. We've done him.
He's neat.
We've done him.
I think we're good.
Check your journal real quick. Do you officially have a quest to go hunt down HK? Yeah, finding the HK factories. So.
Interesting.
Take 3 people. Well, we
I am sure we'll run into more.
We will 150% be ambushed on Nar Shaddaa by HK droids.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
That means it's time to go to Nar Shaddaa.
It's time!
Narshada. We going Narshada.
Narshada.
That's the Narshada.
Narshada.
Oh, I forgot we were still here.
Narshada.
Yeah. We're on this goddamn moon still.
The fuck that Narshada? That's some kind of cheese. Sound like cheese. Narshada. I bet you it's spicy.
That's some good stuff.
Bet you it's spicy, make your butthole hurt.
How horrid.
Here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the
She's still not wearing clothes.
Nope.
No, she's not.
She's really into it now.
Just full exhibition.
She's like a Sim.
Pilots from the Mandalorian War
Yeah.
and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction.
Well, I just had you, so I'm very sorry. I'm probably not going to take you.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in.
Probably going to take Atten, because I need to take him on more stuff.
Yeah, we need to take Atten.
You couldn't pick a better spot.
Take Atten and Baldur. Or Atten and Vices.
I would just take Atten, only Atten. Because your combat is so strong that you'll
It's really fine.
And we don't need anyone else infringing on potentially gaining influence with it.
How would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy.
Or maybe you could probably take T3 with you.
Oh yeah, we can just do that.
He will not infringe.
Just have more people.
There's a lot more traffic there, and it's
Well, you just need a utility character. Atten's
Or I
kind
guess
of a
you could
utility
take
character.
HK.
He probably
like
would
you've been
definitely
here
tell
before.
Atten. He would probably definitely tell Atten what to do with his life.
Probably.
I doubt anyone does.
I don't know, actually, because like I said, I'm familiar with the version of the game where you get HK late, where all the stuff has already been done, so I don't know how much dialogue interrupting he does.
So it sounds like we should just not even take the chance.
But he's good.
Yeah, but we need Atten to become a Jedi.
Yeah.
You don't actually need him to become a Jedi.
No,
It's
we
just
must.
interesting
We
to become a
must.
Jedi.
We need him to become a Jedi more than you need to see HK doing things.
Well, no, because it's possible that you can
take it
actually
over.
gain influence with HK without being a murderous dictator.
Is that possible?
If you have to perform the Kreia dance with him with your dialogue
okay.
whenever certain events occur.
Oh, fancy.
It's one of them there city planets.
Yeah.
Population in this galaxy is absurd.
It's a lot. How could anybody even attempt to control all of it?
I know. It's like a problem
Insane.
throughout the Star Wars franchise.
They kind of don't.
Yeah, they don't. That's why in the Star Wars, the Empire abided by the Tarkin Doctrine, which is like, if you just scare everyone and just following the laws, then we won't have to have guards everywhere.
Yeah. Emperor Droid. We all follow him. I see you're wondering why I brought you here today.
Giving us the elusive man treatment.
That's Goto. I hate him.
We had like no dialogue with our Jedi Master. He fully told us just like go away and leave.
He'll be back.
I'm sure.
This music is being a lot.
Bum, bum.
You have the assembly of fucking League of Evil here.
They really do.
I hate these women here. Because you see later on, they ambush Atten, and you're not there.
Oh no.
And so you have to have a boss fight with them without you being present.
Oh no. But I've become so instrumental in our group.
No, that's why it's really important to not auto level, because there are times where you're not around and it's
Yeah,
really
there's a whole section later on Onderon Part 2 where like the party splits up into two. And you basically create two parties and you're doing multiple things at once.
Which is why you need to be getting these people Jedi'd and lightsabered quick.
Theoretically, yeah.
Inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
They're nowhere near as interesting as HK-47 is.
At least these ones aren't shiny and moist.
They're not moist.
They have a lot more texture to them.
Mm-hmm.
Their boobs are very rounded. Far more rounded than the handmaidens.
Much more work was put into them.
Well, yeah. You'd think if they knew, they knew Handmaiden was going to be naked so often, you'd think they would have put more effort into her boobs.
It's the bra for me. I don't understand what's going on there. She, like, glued it to herself.
More effort needed to be put into her character model.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they barely have an ending to this game. I don't think they had time to do anything.
I had to download a mod to help us with the whole game, so...
Yes.
As you see on every loading screen there.
The game gets really close to being mid-dialogue and then the credits come up at one point. Yeah, so.
That's bad.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the
HK is so large.
He's very tall.
I've never noticed how big he was.
He's real tall and big.
He's a full head over
He's a big boy.
else.
Canyon so wide you could have a
She's
like
still
big.
naked.
He's bigger than Canderous, and Canderous is already real big.
You'll fall for hours.
She's still naked.
I know.
There's a fucking bug over there. I see him.
He's flapping his way over.
It looks a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here
Out,
means
super out in the open.
Mhm.
A strafing run comes by and takes it out.
Yeah, they could just take up large scissors and just cut that walkway and we'd go away.
Target when we enter
Yeah.
a system.
Any problems with the docking authorities? We know how powerful they are. They put a boot on the Death Star.
The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies.
The
in and
docking
out as long
fees
as
for the
they're not
Death
carrying
Star must
cargo.
be astronomical.
Might want a piece of.
Must be absolutely fucking killer.
Absolutely astronomical.
So one of the things we're going to do is we want to change the ID
Most of the
codes on the
landing
Evan
pads around
Hawk so
here are
that it
unplanned.
doesn't scream I'm a criminal.
They're pretty badly maintained, so they're
I have
not
a
safe
feeling
to land
people
on.
who've had the Ebon Hawk
I
have
mean,
committed
not this
crimes.
one, but they
Oh,
all have the
yeah.
reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
Maybe.
Let's move
All right, then
on.
let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
That Jedi is here.
Zezkael.
That
Finding
one.
a Jedi or anyone else touched by the Force here will be difficult.
Could you put
The
some
mass
clothes
of
on, please?
people's
She's like, no.
rush of their emotions
Looks
Your
you right
waist
in the
is
eye.
protection
No.
difficult.
Your
This
waist is
means not
unsettlingly
It is
snatched.
fucking
This sector is as
cinched.
good as any place to begin our search. So
It's
let
like
us
you're
begin.
wearing a corset
Well,
without a
if we're gonna search
corset.
move of a
Uh-huh.
billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
He's still just flapping over there.
That bug is waiting for his cue.
Am I ready yet? Do I go on?
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The
So
bounty
Narushina is
a
actually a
waste of
pretty
our
long
efforts.
segment,
All that
actually.
matters is the Jedi.
We're gonna be on this planet for a while, actually.
Okay.
Longer than Dantooine or
Bounty
Andor.
poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the
There's
Sith
also
are
1
not.
trillion
I
side
agree.
quests here.
They're nothing more than a distraction. But even a distraction may prove fatal at a critical moment. We must protect him.
I do not wish your support, Dark Jedi. Your words only undermine my arguments.
Listen,
You're
calm
so
down.
certain of
She
your
was
path, then do what
but
you will,
she was
Senator
supporting
Benson.
your
Uh-huh.
It makes no difference.
They're being catty.
There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a
Maybe
credit or
you
two.
should talk shit when you put some clothes on, Handmaiden.
Let's see what
All right,
happens.
if you have any questions,
Let's let the
just
Force
ask.
guide us. I'm tired of
Should be
talking
able
to
leave
you.
the ship as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
He's been
So-
preparing for this role for so long.
The Force
Force
Persuade
Persuade.
one's fun.
I must. It'll fail.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're
As episode 1 pointed out, you can't use the Force on these guys. They don't care.
I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
Yeah. Wait, what other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find
How
your
the fuck
ship
do their
squatting
wings
there when
work?
they arrive.
How can they hold up that mass?
Magic!
It's
a magical land.
Landing pad. Ships land on it.
George Lucas is like, it's a magical land, don't worry about it.
I was thinking you were a smart human.
It's held up by little Jar Jar's dreams.
Motherfucker, we'll cut your fucking head off.
No, we will not. What are you talking about?
We are a wonderful Jedi. We will do no such thing.
Ah.
On Nar Shaddaa is when Sam's Jedi characteristics really started taking a side passenger seat.
You couldn't afford it, even if I was interested. Now clear that wreck waiting to happen off my landing pad.
There's nowhere else I can land in this whole city. There's nowhere. It's not possible.
Maybe you should just threaten him.
No.
You're lucky my ship's gracing your trash heap.
Huh? My trash heap? Fine. Land there. My trash heap's all that's keeping your ship from making a final plunge. And trust me, it won't be long.
I mean, if it
coming,
did start
I
to fall,
promise you.
we could just turn it on and fly. It's a flying ship.
But I'm sure the two of you can work it out.
You don't have to get on it, boot it up, start it up.
Surely it wouldn't take that long.
You're gonna have to level that up a bunch too.
Oh no.
He's level 11.
And
T3's level 6.
Well, that's what the rest of this episode's gonna be. Okay, let's get going. Attributes.
Give him Dex. Give him demolitions and security are the most important. His stealth is unimportant.
Yeah, who cares about that? That's fine.
Stealth is always
use the
unimportant.
next one.
You never need to be stealthy.
No such need.
It's like we do not do stealth, so any of our companions having stealth is useless.
Does he need any treat injury? He has none.
No. You got that covered with the Force and medicine, so.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Boop, boop.
Okay, now if you scroll on down to the bottom, you see those feats with the head with the sniper bolt on them.
Precise
you want to
shot.
get those, yeah.
Okay.
They make it to where it's harder for them to deflect blaster bolts.
Nice.
So this will make him real good with shooting people in the head.
Very good. More decks?
More decks.
Most decks.
The most dexman.
He's very dexterous.
He's got a lot of stuff.
He wiggles his
anything else
fingers
we
all
can-
over the place.
Next time so save the points, and next time he gets a feat, maybe we can just give him a skill.
Okay. 20, 20, 20.
Just getting real powerful over here.
Sneak attack.
Do we want to give him a skill? Because you can choose a skill as a feat, and then it'll cost only 1 point to do it instead of 2 points.
Or you can give him that next level of precision shot.
I kind of just want to do that.
Or toughness to give him more health.
Oh, he could.
Or you can give him lightsaber point stuff for the future.
Start building.
We saw how useful that was when we had it.
Start building him.
I want him to be tough so that he don't fall over.
Okay.
And
Easy.
D3.
I don't even think we can give him lightsaber stuff yet.
I didn't see.
You can get some of the. I think you can give him some of the feats to get him ready for it, but I can't remember.
Attribute.
Intelligence.
Yep.
He needs more skill points. So he can max out his
Let's get some
repair.
Yeah.
Well, remember to level up your repair next time you level up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that.
By
Already
one.
forgot.
Just one.
I did. I completely forgot entirely. Left my mind. Feats. He doesn't have that many.
You should just give him toughness.
Yeah.
Tough. He gonna be tough boy.
He's rough and tough.
Big tough boy.
He hacks things and he repairs things.
And he takes a hit like a motherfucker.
He's our big boy.
Whenever you repair him and stuff like that with your repair skill and stuff like that increases influence in the ship, you actually start increasing his constitution score, his strength score, his dex score, and shit like that way as well.
And more intelligence?
Yes. His dex doesn't really matter, because if you play as him, you can just use the shock arm repeatedly, because the shock arm's damage actually levels up with his character level.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically an at-will ability he can just do forever. It's really effective.
Toughness.
Get the last level toughness. They'll give him some damage.
Big tough boy starts scratching him and petting him.
You can also...
That's my big boy.
I don't know if you have it, but there's a droid upgrade part that T3 can use that makes it to where his health will regenerate like a normal companion's, so that you don't have to use repair kits all the time.
I would like that.
T3 can have that, but HK cannot.
Oh, that would make him far too powerful.
It's like HK must use repair kits to heal. His AC does get astoundingly high, though. HK's. You could probably give him a skill in demolitions down there. If we're gonna keep giving him intelligence, he's gonna have plenty of skill points.
Just looking at what else was there.
Where's the auto repair feature you were speaking of?
No, that's not a feat. That's an upgrade that you'll be getting him. A physical droid upgrade.
Actually equipped to him, I see.
Yeah. I was buried in droid parts, despite the fact I never bought any. So you may have it or you may not.
Now he's real good at it.
It's like now he's suddenly good at it.
Went from knowing absolutely nothing. Went from knowing absolutely nothing to knowing everything. All right.
You should mess with T3's equipment, because I don't think his equipment's been messed with since Baragas.
It hasn't at all.
So since we don't tend to have droids with us, you see how it says feat required droid upgrade class? There is a, so go back one. Hit back.
Oh.
At the very top, the top central one. There's supposed to be, there we go, that. Those give, like, the ability to upgrade higher level, tier stuff.
So I got to equip it.
Yeah. So now you technically have the droid upgrade class 3, so now you can upgrade that stuff.
He should probably have a weapon that's not that weapon.
His blaster really doesn't matter, because like I said, if you were using him, then his shock arm...
You could use the disruptor. Just give him that big-ass disruptor.
Which one?
The Lucia's disruptor.
Yeah, Luxa's disruptor down there. It's a unique one.
Sure, he can have it.
So
I'm not going to use it.
It's unstoppable damage, and it has a +20 on it.
We already have it.
Self-sustaining unit, yep. Healing.
Dex more, so why not? So he had an ion striker. Do we want to put anything else on him?
We had those equipped to deal with all the robo spiders on Baragas.
Yes.
You can give him toxin emitters or plasma throwers or flamethrowers. Or neural pacifiers.
Oh, this is where you would also want to get the breathing. This is where you also want to get the breathing.
We automatically get that later. Whenever we do that.
I thought you had to actually pick the skill.
No, you get it automatically.
Let's put a...
Flamethrower is always really nice.
That was very useful when we had that on, so let's do that.
It causes terror. Because people don't like being set aflame.
I don't know why. Yep.
His defensive,
I think-
his AC is now 28.
Nice. I think we're good. Do we need to equip any other things here, or is he good with just the one?
He's good.
How
He's
how
good.
are Atton's weapons?
We haven't looked at
Atton
that
has
either.
not been checked in a long time.
Atton doesn't have any.
Should
weapons.
he have his
Currently,
jacket on
yeah.
always?
His jacket's actually pretty good.
Give him some different sort of things. He had a adrenaline amplifier, probably because there was literally nothing else at the time.
The exchange utility belt would be quite useful because it just
would.
upgrades all the utility skills. He has no weapons on him.
We should give him something.
You also,
There's his
you should also modify weapons your companions are using. We haven't done that.
Yeah, I've done my thing a lot.
Yeah, your friends can be good too. You see.
But I'm so good.
Mandalorian heavy blasters are really good. During my days of using, the Osani blaster's better. It's semi unique.
Carthonasi.
Yeah, he already has it equipped.
I know him. I equipped it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd say the Mandalorian heavy blaster in your offhand would be better.
Does he do two shotty things, or is he?
Yeah.
Or is he a one shotty one?
thought he was
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does too.
I don't recall if we gave
That
him
one
a
is
speed or not.
upgradable as well. Implant.
Jordan and his need to fill every slot.
I don't. Why do you want me to not?
Just you obsessively do it. That's all.
That gives him a
I think I'm very
5%.
obsessed.
That gives him a 5% resistance to energy, so that's kind of decent.
That is kind of nice. What we've got
Since
on there
most
now.
attacks are energy.
I think we're good.
I think he's
so.
fine.
Else? He has
You will do
stuff
99% of the attacking.
damage. Ooh. Immune to fire. He ain't needing no stealth, so. And immunity to those terrible
Stun,
things.
fear,
That
and
could be
horror.
good. What does that
He
mean?
will wear a horrifying
Ooh,
fucking
that's
Mass
kinda
Effect
cool.
helmet. It's like a Mass Effect helmet.
He looking kind of cool. He looking a little Star-Lord-y, actually.
He is.
Okay.
I like the
think-
look of the Mandalorian Heavy Blaster.
Which one
It's
is
the
that?
one in his
The
left hand.
left one? Ooh,
Yeah.
I do kind of like that. All
It
these
is a long and
space
thin
pistols.
gun. I like long and thin guns, like the long, thin rifles,
Yes.
the old school rifles. Like
We shall save here, and then next time we will explore this new planet.
there's lots to do here.
I know, we'll be here for years. Alright, goodbye!
Bye.